You're wondering how your person really feels about you? Let's find out. You and them reading. One spread for you, one spread for them. Based over the next 6 months. These are collective. If you want to personalise one, they start from just £25 prior to same day guaranteed recorded. Click on my stand store on my profile to find them. Okay. Right, stick around and we'll see what's going off in your love connection. Right, so I'm starting off with the Queen of Swords for you. Get these together. Come here, you bugger. Right. Right, it feels a little bit like right, might be being a little bit logical. So swords are where we think words we use. Court cards can be an energy within ourselves, can be the energy of somebody else around us. Queen's are feminine energy, kings are masculine energy. Okay, remember it's energy, not gender. Queen of Swords is a little bit icy, taking a step back, processing things, surveying the situation, right? She will say a piece when she's ready. It's not going to be more blunt like the king is, 101 on the timer. But yeah, she's not afraid to say a piece, right? We then got the Seven of Cups in the reverse, Cups, water, emotions. The other shadowy figure there, big cloud out the cloud, 7 cups. Out of every cup, there's something different. It talks about an abundance of opportunities on an emotional level. Can talk about your manifestations and your wish fulfillments. It's in the reverse position. So what this feels like is the universe wants to give you this, but it's kind of on hold. And I feel like you're kind of sitting back waiting to make a decision, right? Five of Wands, Wands fire action. This is the fight or fallout card. It can talk about frustration. Hold fire. Right, okay. Right, so partners are toxic masculine, I'm afraid. Emperor in the reverse. So the Emperor in the upright position is what we call the divine masculine. He's like the kings, but it's combined. He's a good ruler, good leader, wise, knowledgeable, firm but fair, not afraid of fight, not afraid of change. Reverse position, as I say, toxic masculine. Okay, toxic masculinity can range from someone or something that doesn't want to change up to the nasty stuff, such as human trafficking, stealing babies, etc., etc. This person's not as bad as that, but they could be a dickhead, right? Eight of Wands, Wands fire action. Not the most riveting card in the world, this one. It's 8 wands or staves flying through the air. It generally talks about pick up in pace, new opportunities, fast-paced action. Overall outcome card. 4 wands in the reverse. Wands fire action. We call this the 11-11 card, quite a complex card. Engagement, marriage, happy home, happy community, celebration. This is the tangible goals and dreams that you can work towards. Whereas the magician's the manifestation card, so we're magicking it in. This is something that we work towards. This you're realizing, you're going to come to the conclusion that this connection is not what you want anymore. So you're sitting back, you're assessing the situation, you're starting to realize that your abundance lies elsewhere. You might express this to the Emperor, your partner, because they think this is a relationship, and it's going to cause a fight. Well, they're going to kick off, they're going to go even more toxic. So then you're going to be presented with this, let's go this way, and I think you're going to end this connection. It could be a marriage, right? Obstacles or blockages. Ten of Pentacles. Pentacles, earth, money, finance, non-financial wealth. That's what we're investing our time, efforts, and energies in. I'm going to go for my left field version of this card. Got the people behind the castle walls. Because they're behind castle walls, they're feeling safe and secure. There could be some financial abundance tied into this as well. So your partner might earn a decent bit of money. And you know, let's face it, when you're used to living a certain lifestyle, to say, right, well, I'm going to go that way, but and potentially end up with nothing, it can keep people trapped. Don't do it. Just get out of there. Believe you me, I've had to start from ground zero and work my way back up. It's taken me about 2-3 years doing it though. Removing any blockages. Two of Swords in the reverse. Swords are where we think words we use. Collective, the lady there, cross swords, decisions. Left path, right path, stick or twist. Problem is she's got blindfold on, not seeing the situation as it really is. Reverse position, let's take the blindfold off, see the situation as it really is so we can start moving forward. So yeah, this is looking pretty game over for this connection. So let's go on to them and see how this pans out. Oops, got some droppers. Right, let's get one more. Let's make some. Right, so 8 of Wands, Wands fire action. So back again for them. So pick up in pace. I feel like they're going to be presented with some new opportunities, but they then don't express themselves. Knight of Swords in the reverse position. Swords there where we think words we use. Knight's formation. This knight's rushing in. So it talks about either news coming in fast or expressing ourselves. I feel like because that's going to be round about the time that you're saying something to them. You know, I've been thinking about this, and I've got better opportunities out there, matey. And rather than saying, well, I've had some opportunities myself, they're staying quiet. The fight ensues. 6 of Wands in the reverse. So this story of this card is some great war going off. This village went out to local battle. They've won. They've returned back to the village. They're celebrating. They know the greater war is yet to be won, but they know by celebrating the little wins along the way, boost morale of the troops. Reverse position, feeling like they've got nothing to celebrate. Let's continue. Right. Interesting. Right. Page of Cups. Cups, water, emotions. Page is more youthful energy. This page is about an offer. This is your person. They're going to come in with some crappy little shitty offer. You're obviously going to refuse. That's what's going to kick up the fight, and then they're going to start sulking in Emperor in the reverse. 3 of Swords, heartbreak card. Okay, for obvious reasons. Swords are where we think words we use. So whatever it is that you say, they're going to be, oh, that's like a sword in my heart. Overall outcome card. 2 of Cups, Cups, water, emotions. It's normally my favourite card. I'm a Taurus, I ruled by Venus, I love this divine counterparts card to get married. You're done. You're out. And they're kind of going, yeah, but you're my person. You're my person. This person's going to get stuck. Right. So when it comes to karmic relationships, which this obviously is, right, your karmic test is to say, I'm not happy in this. I'm going to go in a new direction. And it's hard, especially if you've been with this person for a long time, and there might still be love there. Their karmic lesson is to accept and understand that this connection is done. And if they understand what love really is, they will say, look, I don't want this, but I love you, so I will let you go. This person's going to try and hang on like a limpet, right? Obstacles or blockages. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is advice for you. So 9's reflection card. You're the lady in the garden there looking over the fruits or flowers. Finally come to bloom before she harvests them at 10. She's looking back at all the hard work and effort she's put in. Upright position, this card for me is often about looking back and going, do you know what? I turned up, I showed up, I put the effort in. If they can't see that from sideways, they can watch me rise. Reverse position, yeah, is there any more I can do before I leave? No, that's going to cause blockage. Removing any blockages. 6 of Cups, Cups, water, emotions. This is about balance, equal give and take, right? This is basically saying moving forward, you deserve a connection that is more emotionally balanced, because as it stands, this person is a toxic masculine. I don't think they're really, really heavy, nasty energy by any stretch of the imagination. It's more that they're acting like a child. They're thinking about themselves. They've got opportunities coming in that they're not telling you about, and you've had enough. You've had enough. So yeah, it's time to exit stage left, I'm afraid. Yeah, if that resonated, type in game over. If you want a personalised reading and unpick your situation, cheaper you and them readings, 25 quid, priority same day guaranteed. Click on my stance or on my profile to find them. Go, go, go.